Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I wanted to share with you my 10 current favorite things that I'm just loving at the moment. They are things that I have kind of been using around my house for a little while, or that I've owned for a little while, and I've obviously tried them and I've tested them and I still love them so very much. So I'm just going to run through the list of things with you, and then I'm going to obviously overlay or show you all the different things that I want to share with you today, and I will list any of the products that I mention down below in my description box as well. So if you like what you see, then you can go and click on the link down below. I'm going to start off with this candle because it's burning so very nicely next to me, and it's just amazing. So I got this the other day. This is a Christmas candle. I got it from the White Company. It is absolutely massive. It's a 3-wick candle and it was £38, which I actually think is really, really reasonable. Candles can be so expensive, and when I saw this was £38, I thought it was like quite a good deal, to be honest. I bought this in the Black Friday sale, so it was 20% discount, and I also bought it with this little candle tray as well, which is really good because if any of the wax drips down, obviously the tray catches it, and I just also think it kind of finishes the candle off nicely. So I keep this on my drinks trolley in my living room area, and the smell, oh my gosh, it's just amazing. It's got cranberries in here, it's got oranges in here. It just smells exactly how Christmas should smell. So yeah, this is definitely my first favorite that I'm just loving right now. So my second favorite is this device. This is quite a new purchase. I have loads and loads of woolly jumpers, and after I've worn them for a few times and washed them a few times, I do really try and look after my jumpers. I always wash them on a hand wash, but sometimes they just go a little bit bobbly. And I know for a fashion hack, you can shave the bobbles off your jumper, but on Amazon, I found this. This was £12 and it's a jumper shaver. This just revitalizes any woolen products that you have. You can use it on blankets or anything like that that you find is going a little bit bobbly, but I bought it mainly to rejuvenate my jumpers. So it has 2 different speeds on the side, 1, 2, and basically it's got a little blade which is completely guarded, and as the little blade rotates round, it just shaves off any of the bobbles on your jumpers. And then it's got a little kind of like storage compartment here where all the shavings go into, and then you just slide the compartment off and you can empty it into the bin really easily. So it's not messy at all, but it's just a really, really great gadget. You can keep it in your room. This one's rechargeable. I wanted to get a rechargeable one instead of a battery powered one because if you're anything like me, I never have any batteries to replace them with in my house. So as this is rechargeable, it's just easier for me to plug it in and it'll always be able to be used. So yeah, it's really, really handy, and it's something that I find very useful to just whip out whenever I need it. Right, so next up, I did a little Christmas DIY video the other day and I showed you all these little cork lights that I have. So I got them from Amazon. I got about 10 cork lights for about £10. They work at about £1 a light, and they literally are as they are, like what the name of them are. They are a cork, but it's plastic with lights. So they come looking like this, and then you just unravel the lights. You stuff the lights into a empty wine bottle. I always just soak the wine bottle and then remove the what's it called, label, and then once that's all soaked off and removed, the bottle is just plain. You can stuff your lights into the bottle and then you just turn the lights on and they create a really lovely light through your bottle. If you have red wine bottles, white wine bottles, champagne bottles, because some bottles are really, really pretty, and that's the kind of bottle that you should illuminate up. You can put these in your fireplaces to just make a bit of a feature out of, and it looks really, really lovely and festive. Next, I wanted to move on to skincare. So, well, makeup. So, if you've been following me for a while, you'll know that I keep breaking out in spots. Ever since I turned 35, on my chin, they're all hormonal, and when it comes around to the time of the year, I wish, time of the month, I get like a breakout of spots. So obviously I will then try and cover them up with some makeup, and I just found they were never really going anywhere. They just kept getting worse, or I felt like I just kept getting clogged up with makeup. So I used to use Bare Minerals all the time, and obviously it's made out of minerals, so it's so much better for your skin. And even if you get a fresh spot, you can put this straight onto it and it will not damage your skin at all. It will not clog up your spots at all. So I decided to buy some more of this to try it out and see if it helped my skin. And I honestly cannot tell you how much my skin has improved. And I'm not saying it's completely down to this, but it's a coincidence that I got this and now it's suddenly improved. So I use the medium beige on my skin. I just got this from Amazon. I think this pot is about £35, so it is a little bit pricey, but I promise you this will last you for so long. You don't need much on your brush at all, and what you do is I just put a little bit into the lid, and then I get my brush and I dab it in there, and then I really buff it around my face. I was told the more you buff, the kind of more smoother your appearance looks, and honestly it really does work. I don't feel like I've got heavy makeup on at all. I actually don't even feel like I've got any makeup on when I wear this because it's just so light, but it also gives you really great coverage too. Right, next up I got Lulu a little jacket. So every 6 or 7 weeks she gets a haircut. So she goes from being really fluffy to then being really thin. And the other day I took her for a walk and she had just had a haircut and she was really shivering, bless her. So obviously now that it's getting colder here in the UK, I thought I would invest. She already has got a little winter jacket, but I thought I'd invest in another one. This again is from Amazon. It was £15, so not expensive, I think, because she will get so much wear out of it. And it almost looks like a Barber jacket. So obviously that goes on her back. It's got a little collar bit here, and then it's got 4 buttons down the front, and then holes for her little legs to go in as well. It's really easy to put on because it's got the buttons. So a lot of jumpers where you have to put them over the dog's head, this one you don't. You literally just place it on top of your doggie, put their legs through, and then you clip together the buttons underneath. And it also has a very handy little slit at the top of the jacket for the collar and the lead to go through. And it just is so fluffy on the inside, and it really keeps her nice and warm. So even if it snows here and I put this on her, she'll still be up for a walk. Right, so next up I wanted to share our Christmas tree with you. So we bought this Christmas tree last year. This is 6 foot, it's from Amazon, and it was £125. But I don't think that's a very bad price because it is pre-lit with 200 lights. This honestly is a game changer, getting a pre-lit tree. Chris and I always, whenever we put the Christmas tree up, we'd always have arguments because the lights would be completely tangled, and then we'd check them and they wouldn't be working, they would have broken, we wouldn't have noticed from last year, and would then think, oh, we can't really put the tree up, we need to go and buy some lights first. But with this tree, you do not have that problem at all. It comes in 3 different sections, and then when you clip each section together, you clip each kind of light connector together as well. And then when you plug it in, all 200 pre-lit lights are in the perfect place and they just light the tree up perfectly. This also has a couple of different settings, so you can have them flashing, you can have them on all the time, whatever you want. It looks really realistic as well. The branches at the front of the tree feel all really real, but then the ones towards the back of the tree that you don't really see, that are just used to kind of fill the tree out, are more fake looking. But like I said, those are the branches that you don't see, so it doesn't matter that they are more fake looking because all you really want them for is the padding out. So next up I wanted to show you my amazing coat. I got this for my birthday in September and I have literally already worn it to death. This coat is from Arket. It was £225, so again it's a little bit on the pricey side, but if you're a football mum, then this is worth every single penny. This coat goes all the way down to like nearly to your ankles, as you can see, but it also has buttons at the bottom so you can open it out or close it in as much as you like. It has a really nice big hood and it is completely made of down. I have got an extra small in this coat because it does come up quite big, but that just means you can wear more jumpers underneath to keep you even warmer. Whenever I have got this coat on, I honestly have not been cold once. It keeps me so warm. The only place that ever gets cold when I've got this coat on is my hands, my feet, and my ankles. Right, next I wanted to show you this plant that I got from Matalan. This plant was £50. It is an orchid plant and it's a really great size. If you've been following me for a while, you'll probably know I'm not the best at looking after plants, and I tend to kill them quite easily, even though I really do try, but I just don't know what I do to get it so wrong. So when I found this artificial plant in Matalan, I thought it looked really realistic, so I wanted to get it so that it made sure I always had a really healthy looking plant in my house. Next up, I bought these storage boxes for our lift up bed. So we have loads of storage under this bed, but we never ever had stored things properly. We just chucked things in there and then it just looked like an absolute mess whenever you lifted the bed up. So I bought these storage boxes. They came in a pack of 5 and they were £30. And now I have sectioned everything under the bed into categories. So I have got like a DIY section, I've got like wrapping and card section, and then I've got some camera gear section. So when I lift up the bed, it all makes total sense now. All I now need to get is maybe some stickers so I can put them on top of the lid of each of these boxes so I know what is in each one when I lift the bed up. My last favourite that I wanted to share with you today is this salt lamp. It's right behind me here. This is just lovely. I have heard so many people rave about their salt lamps and it really made me want to get one. We put this on in the evening and it lets off a really lovely calming red light. Lots of people have these in their bedrooms as well. This is made from real Himalayan salt. It also heats up and apparently it's just meant to be really good for you. So that's it. Those are my 10 favourites that I wanted to share with you all. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, I will link everything down below in my description box if you want to go and have a look at it. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.